guys, welcome back to Trucks and Logistics Simulator. So we are in our brand new drop slide van. We don't have any jobs. We haven't done anything with this yet. So we are going to pick up our first job here. And moving forward, I kind of want to. Whoa, that dude just drifted right around that roundabout. But yeah, moving forward, I kind of want to do every video in a different vehicle. So what I'm going to do is do this video and see where we're at, and then off camera I'll grind for the cash to buy a new vehicle, and then the next video we'll do some jobs with that one until we have all of the vehicles. So I'm going to go find a spot to pick up a job and catch up with you guys at the job site. Alright, so here we are. This should be a job zone here. Let's see what we can do with this truck. Pull in here and see what we have for jobs. So I would like a job that we could kind of put something on the back of the truck and have a trailer on. I'm not sure if there's anything like that. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we have either or, actually. So let's at least pick a job where we're going to get a decent amount of pay. So 7,542, 7,825, 7,825 it is right here. So let's accept this job. Oh, we do have. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. So we have to load up the back of the truck, but we also have to load up that little trailer. I thought we were going to have to load up the forklift. So, you know, what I've seen with these games, there's just like little bits and pieces that are good about some of these games. Then you have the bad of the games, you know, and it's like, if these games could all come together and put all the good stuff in the game and leave out all the negative issues with the game, then we have something pretty good. You know, this part of the game, I like this a lot. And let me just say that these developers, why didn't that go to the front? That's okay, we can do it from the side, but these developers, they're listening to the community. There's some things that they've already discussed that they're going to change in future updates. For instance, after you load up, you kind of just despawn and spawn into the truck. A lot of people have been saying, you know, and I agree, that it would be cool if you could park up the forklift out of the way and then kind of spawn into the truck. I mean, ideally, I would prefer to be able to get out of the vehicle and walk to your vehicle, but that's pretty much something that the devs said that it's pretty much off the table with this game. They'd have to completely rework it to put that in. And this is these developers first. That doesn't sound right. Let me take off that. This game is the first game that these developers have made. So I kind of want to see where this game goes. And if these guys do games in the future, you know, see what they've learned and, you know, what they implement next. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. We're going to do this Now, we spawn directly into that. And if we look, the forklift is there, which in this area it's fine, but still, it'd be kind of cool if we could park that forklift out of the way somewhere. Maybe in the original spot it was in, maybe behind that cement mixer back there or something, and do it that way. So I am going to try this again. I'm going to attempt to do this with the mirrors here. I think we're going to do it. I'm actually watching the backup camera. Attached trailer. Ha! Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can be on our way. You can see in the mirror we have the trailer all hooked up. Now, what I want to do is I want to get in to one of the community convoys that the developers post in their Discord, and maybe do a live stream on it. I don't know if there's like chat in the game, but yeah, I'd love to do a live stream in one of those convoys, and we may even do a video on multiplayer, because I feel like this game probably really shines in the multiplayer aspect of it. It's funny because I've seen a lot of like content creators praising the game, just because I think they're having fun with it, because it is a console game and we don't have a lot of games like this on console. Obviously, it has its problems, right? I mean, obviously the graphic issues, the pop-in, it's horrible. It is horrible. I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? But I think the issue is we don't have many options on console, so ooh. Now, these roundabouts are horrible. This is something that the developers know about. The roundabouts are just way too small. Even with a vehicle like this, they're hard to get around. So they know about it. Hopefully, they'll keep that in consideration and maybe do something about it. Now, the way I feel about this game is, I'm going to try to look at more games, unless there's huge glaring issues that make the game unenjoyable, and everybody has their own preferences and ideas of what's going to kill a game for them. So don't get me wrong, but I'm going to kind of go into games with just, very minimal expectations, I guess. And obviously a game like this, if you're looking at this or if you've seen it and you're expecting this game to rival ATS or ETS, then that's obviously kind of on you. This game isn't competing with SCS. This game isn't competing with those games at all. It's not that. It's something different. And I've seen people complain about the steering. The center spring isn't there and this and that. But I mean, as you can see, I'm using my wheel right now. It's not that bad. They are going to be working on the performance issues. I think they said they have pinpointed what it is, so possibly in the first patch or the patch after that, hopefully it'll be sorted out. And so far, there is a Well, you know, by the time you see this video, the patch may have already have been out. Now, hmm. But if that's the case, then I will have a video up on that even before. This is a weird stretch of road right here. Very strange stretch. Oops. Let's, let's not do that. Now, I gotta say, the one thing I don't like is the fact that you can't stay on the brake, because if you stay on the brake, it goes into reverse. And I mean, you know, after playing like Fern Bus and Tourist Bus, it's kind of weird that I can't stand on the brake. These roads are so weird. I've never seen anything like that in real life. So right now, this doesn't look bad. I mean, once you get to popping and stuff like that, and again, I mean, the graphics aren't stellar. I mean, they're passable. You know, I wouldn't say they're next gen. Fast food donuts. After playing the game more, though, I will say the single player is probably the weak link to the game right now. You know, again, like I said, if you're someone that just enjoys the driving, yeah, see, like right here, these roundabouts are just way too small. They need to do something about that. Yeah, if you're someone that just enjoys getting in the game and just driving, then you'll be okay. But for those that need something to do in a game, you know, I think that's where this game really falls short. Because really, it's just buy the trucks, do the jobs, and once you get the trucks, there's really nothing left. Now, I do feel the majority of the players do just enjoy having a game like this, and we don't. Oh gosh, we need gas. We need gas. It's okay, because I believe there's an achievement for running out of gas. I mean, if you look at this area here, you can see what they're going for, and I like it. And I like it. I think if this dev team maybe had a bit more money, a bit more time, I don't know what makes a developer decide to make their game in one engine over another. Um, you know, I'm just thinking what this game would look like made in even Unreal 4. And Fern Bus has poppin', but not quite as bad as this. You know, but then we see things like that billboard that look really good. Also, the devs did say that they're going to be adding in rain and fog, which makes sense because we do have working windshield wipers. Now, I will say, on the road, the rain looked decent. So I'm hopeful that the rain will look decent in this game as well. This seems like a pretty good long run. Now, is this another roundabout? No, it's not. Thank God. Yeah, I'm not having any issues with my wheel at all. The vehicle, it controls good. I'm not having an issue of it drifting over the white line. I'm keeping in control. You know, I am trying to drive sensibly because that's just how I play the game, guys. You know, I do like to play my sims a little bit realistically. If you watch me play Fern Bus or Tourist Bus, you'll see that, you know, I'm not driving crazy. I try to maintain the speed limit because that's how I enjoy to play the game. You know, I don't think that's the right way. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to play a game. Once you purchase the game, you can play any way you want as long as you're not a multiplayer screwing it up for multiplayer. Now, this is the part that's, I find, a little tricky. And even in real life, backing up short trailers is difficult. It's not the easiest. I would rather back up a semi-trailer any day. So let's see. Yeah, these little trailers, God, I hate them. Okay, you know what? I don't know. Let's... I can do it with the controller, with the wheel. It's a little trickier. Again, no right or wrong way, right? Okay. So this is something else that they're going to look at because actually Jason from Game Tech UK, he kind of said that he wishes there was at least an option that you had to park perfect. And I do agree. As of right now, as long as you just park in there and stop, this will come up. So that is something that they're going to take a look at as well. Okay, so what do we have now? We have like 10 grand. So that's not enough to buy another vehicle. But you know what? I say, why don't we go on another trip? Why don't we get another job here? Why not? That was pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. Let's grab another one. What do we have? I want to do something different, of course. You know, maybe we won't do one with the trailer, although I do want to get more money. But then again, I'm not too worried about it because, as I said, I will do that off camera. Wait a minute. Where are these jobs here? How much do these pay? 3 grand, 5 grand. Yeah, let's take that. Why not? All right, so we're going to be loading the forklift up here on the little trailer. You know, again, it's funny because my mind just... Ooh. This isn't going to work. Nope. That's not going to work at all. How am I supposed to do this? Yeah, that's not good. So you know what? Let's restart the mission, see if that helps. Okay, that looks better. I think it was glitched. You know, it's good that we do this on video or on a live stream because then we can work it out. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, so I'm not gonna waste too much time since we're going on a second trip here. We're just gonna back up to this. So let's get on the road to get this one put away. So I think the next vehicle I'm going to get is probably a box truck. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Ooh. Well, that wasn't good. They smashed right into the trailer. Now on the last trip we did, the AI they stopped for me, but that person, they were just in too much of a hurry, I guess. I didn't see anything come up saying I damaged it. I don't know how that works. It's probably gonna tell me at the end of the job. Oh well. So I think the pop-in also does something to your perception, and I think it makes it almost look like the game's losing FPS or something. Because it's essentially looking like the game's not loading in fast enough. So again, that's one of those things where I'd like to see it better optimized. I won't hold my breath, because we don't seem to get a lot of optimization for these kind of indie driving games, unfortunately. I will say though, from all of the Aerosoft titles that I've played so far, I would have to say this, Fernbus and Tourist Bus are the best. So I would have to almost say that does go back to the developer. It's a shame that Tourist Bus isn't going to get any more attention. It's a shame that they kind of promised it was going to, and now they're not. But oh well. Well, let me know in the comments, guys. Are you guys excited over the Taxi Life driving simulator? That's coming out in February. I'll definitely get that. That'll be on the channel. You know what? Let's go in here and get some gas. There we go. Fill this baby up. Oh, she fills up quick. Also, are you excited for the Alaskan Road Truckers? Now, we don't have a date on that yet, but it is going to come to console. That game's going to get a free expansion this month on PC. It's going to include the ice road, so I'm guessing when it comes to console, we'll have like a deluxe edition or something like that that'll come with all that stuff. I'm actually excited about that. When that comes out, that'll definitely be on the channel. Oops. And who knows what else will be coming out in the upcoming year that we don't know about yet. It seems like when it comes to the sim games, they just kind of spring them on us. as you guys are watching this, that City Driver game will be out on console. That's another Aerosoft title, and although I know what I said, I know that, I told you guys I would be getting a lot of these sims. It's going to have to be a no-go on that one. Ooh, hey, now. It's going to have to be a no-go on that one for me. Again, it's one of those things where I don't mind buying a game that's bad to show you guys, but at the same time, I don't get these games given to me. I buy them with my own money, and I don't want to have a bunch of games that I spent money on that I'm only going to play once to show you guys and then never again. On the road, we may do more content on that. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys have watched this video this far, if you want to see more content on that, I certainly can. And if you don't want to see it, then I'm fine with that as well. This looks pretty good at this time of day. I mean, look at the lighting. The street lights look nice. The sky looks good. This game actually looks really good at this time of day and at night. Who knows? Maybe they can tweak this, because I don't think this looks bad. I like seeing the city in front of us, and like I said, with on the road, you can't see this on the road because it's all foggy. If they took that fog away, I think that would add to the game. And like I said, even if they're trying to mask FPS drop, I think I would rather see not the FPS drop, poppin'. I'm sorry. If they're trying to mask poppin', I would rather see poppin' over that fog. There's a speed van. Now, I would agree that this map needs to be bigger, especially for single player aspects. But devs did say that they will be expanding the map at some time. Okay, I think this is our stop here. Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, there it is right there. So now I would love to see it where we could unload the truck, but that's just not how it happens. So just to show you guys, let's go into this view. And all I really need to do is get the trailer in here. There we go. So I didn't have to back it in or anything. So that's something that they're going to be looking at and hopefully fixing. I think that would be really cool. So what do we get there? I want to see cargo damage 1%. So we lost like $24. I guess that's not too bad. Okay, that's the end of the job. And we have 15,248. So let's go to the garage real quick. And I think a rigid truck is what we're going to buy next. The panel vans, the minivans, the pickups, the cars, I feel like they're all the same jobs. The rigid truck is definitely one I want next. Ooh, a dumper could be interesting. Maybe we'll get a box truck for, oh gosh, these are really expensive. This is going to be a lot of grinding, guys, but it'll be worth it, and that's what we're going to work on next. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day.